This is what those traders don't talk about, though. You guys are out driving fancy cars to flex. No, it's to handle the drawdowns.
Yeah. Today we're just talking about like current events, what's happening in the market, what's going on, um, things to look out for, the current news. We have a few topics we want to go over.
But yeah, show us what you're looking at, man.
So to yeah,
IPO, right?
different news. Crypto, whoever's in the crypto space, they have experienced a big sporadic. Everyone was rich, okay. Everyone for a moment today. That's kind of very interesting. Everyone was able to buy all the Christmas presents they could get briefly. Why? Because if they own crypto, Coinbase or Coin Market Cap, they listed their crypto prices like hyper super duper inflated to trillions, quadrillions for a brief moment. I don't know how long it lasted. So this was published today. It's 6:36 Eastern time. So this is at 1 p.m. 1:30 our time.
Yeah, 5 hour difference right now.
Yeah, a single beef Bitcoin briefly was shown on Coin Market Cap as trading is roughly at 778 quadrillion. Oh no, yeah, four commas, right? Quadrillion. Ridics. Ridics.
Wow.
Yeah. When one Bitcoin is supposed to be trading at 48,000, which is the actual price, one Bitcoin was 70 or 778 quadrillion.
Wow. You think it could ever get valued that much?
Yeah, at the rate they're printing money, bro. Who knows? In 100 years, quadrillion's gonna be a like a
Yeah. It'll
new.
just be a number. Inflation will be so high, they're just gonna get rid of a zero. Like,
They're
let's just
gonna
get
they're
rid of
gonna
a
start
couple
using
zeros.
Roman numerals. C for century. They're just gonna
Yeah, yeah,
start
yeah.
putting letters at the end, right? Hold on, let me close the door.
Okay.
But what that came to my attention is because having this kind of sporadic price movement in a big market like this, Bitcoin especially, it's the leading cryptocurrency with I think a market cap of what 2 trillion or something right now, which is pretty big for a new cryptocurrency, new fiat, new currency. For this to happen is kind of for me it was alarming because as these big exchanges, Coinbase, they I don't know if it's a security thing or is it just a mess up on their end. They fat fingered something. You're gonna have to like purposely fat finger $250,000,000. 48,000 to 770 quadrillion. Um, Even Dogecoin I think was affected as far as the um, glitch. You can see someone's screenshot or on they did a tweet and they just like it's just ridiculous. It's almost overwhelming. I wonder. Let me go pull up my Gemini right now. Let's see what was happening.
Yeah. Did you experience any of this? Because I
I
didn't
didn't see it.
see it myself or experienced it.
Yeah, I honestly didn't see it. Let me
My
just.
Gemini wasn't phased.
Yeah, it's my Gemini's back. I mean, it's just another day. But I think these guys were able to see it. Why? Because a lot of those crypto guys are freaking just glued to their
Glued to
charts.
their phone.
They're
Not even
glued.
charts. They're glued to the phone.
They're glued to the phone, bro. And they just opening up that. And this is their dreams were met today.
Guarantee.
The
This is
dreams.
what everyone wanted to wake up to.
Yeah, 100%. I think. Remember, there's that one trader. I don't know if it was this year or last year. He woke up to his account having a bunch of zeros, and it was another glitch too.
Ah,
Yeah, it was just a one guy. I think. I don't know if
yeah,
I think we talked
yeah.
about it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mary's showing me one of our friends was sharing that she actually pulled up her crypto charts and she was up like 90 trillion or whatever. Yeah, some crazy amount. Oh, she's
Crazy,
invested
man.
in Shiba.
Crazy. So, eh, yeah, when we all see that, it's like a big tease, I believe, because I don't think any of the exchanges are gonna hold this to account and actually make any transaction using these things, because I think all of the um, Coinbase and all that don't even have enough liquidity to do that.
Yeah, I wonder it had to be like a back end update or something. That's what made the zeros do that. I don't
Maybe
think
AI is taking over.
it could be like they installed something and there's a glitch, and then now it's like the AIs are running in the background or
Yeah,
new programs are.
right, right. So I think who has the biggest gain for you? Sora? I didn't even know what this was. Sora, Terra. Oh no, yeah.
I
Sora is the
own
winner.
Luna now. Luna is a it's been pretty solid for
Oh, Luna.
myself. I have Litecoin. It's I don't
Oh.
even know the science behind any of it. I just bought the top 10 crypto stocks via coin market cap, like price by market cap, and I just went off the top 10
Hmm.
and put
Interesting.
100. Yeah, I just put 100 in each. I'm all down, but it's interesting to play.
Yeah, yeah, because the price action, going back to Bitcoin, the price action there, it's been on a downtrend.
Yeah,
We were touching
definitely.
47,000, 48. We're hovering around there.
Yeah.
And to see that
Bitcoin's
just
getting
crazy
murdered.
spike, man. What is it trading at right now?
48.
48. Yeah, where's a daily? Okay, right there. Yeah, clearly it's in a downtrend. Got
Yep.
that big wick there, and
And
then
it's just continuing on.
there's a pattern going on right there, right? Little
Here on
channel.
the 4 hour.
I see on your daily, even the 4 hour, on the
Daily.
daily too. Can draw somewhat of a channel.
Descending channel.
Yeah, right there.
You gonna short Bitcoin, Glenn?
Shit, huh? And dump all my
Short it.
holdings.
Just real quick in and out play. Nah.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So
setting
that was
SRS
a
pattern.
that was one of the headlining news um, announcements today. Aside from Elon allowing Dogecoin to be purchasing Tesla merchandise only, yeah, not the actual
Yeah,
Tesla car.
right.
Yeah,
Tesla merch. But
merch.
I mean, that could pave the way to actual full scale purchases with
Hmm,
with a actually buying a full scale Tesla with Dogecoin.
that's gonna be cool. I can see. We'll see. Who knows what? Nobody knows what Elon's up to. Yeah,
No
like
one.
I
No
like
one
that. Like that. I like
knows.
him like that. He's just kind of unpredictable sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. He's very unpredictable. Like, cause like the stuff he tweets, like he could get in trouble for, but he's like, I don't care.
The other
He,
thing wanted to go over tonight, aside from the current news, what's been happening in the markets, um, the indices have just been choppy and dropping as well. But I'll show you read this cool website where autumngold.com. I came across this. So tracking CTAs, and CTA stands for Commodity Trading Advisor. Another name you'll see them under is maybe Managed Futures Advisor. Um, and what these guys are doing, they're a big either fund or individuals that's listed on this website, and they're publishing their track records, meaning their performance, for public to see. And I think for on their end, they do that in hopes of gathering, either building up more capital to raise their funds, or maybe it's a little bit of ego. They just want to show up and be like, yeah, man, killing it. What's up, guys? But this website's been really good. You can see they've been tracking since 1994. Very simple, straight to the point. We're going to post this in the Mighty Networks for everyone to see too, just in case they're not tuning in tonight. And this is a really good thing because this shows you the reality of what trading looks like. You know, we can go tap into, just let me go tap into these guys. AIS Capital. Let me just see if they can click on these guys. So this Autumn Gold lists the stats, right, on who's running the fund, what kind of strategy or style they trade, what kind of investments they're taking. QEP, I think I forgot what the meaning means, quality something. So it shows you these cool stats. Why? You want to look at this because, people, like, there might be a facade on social media, especially, that traders never lose. All you see is traders posting their wins. But look at this fund, 78% drawdown. But their minimum investment is $3 million.
Can you handle a 78% loss on 3 million though? Oh.
And so the assets under management, it's what, 12 million right now. And so they have millions under management. They suffered a 78% drawdown at one point, but this year they're ranking in 17.9% on their capital, which is a pretty, it's a good, solid performance. I don't know what this CROR is, but when we go back to our trading, the way this relates is like they're kind of experiencing what we're experiencing, where we're taking our capital, we're bringing it to the market, and the whole goal is to grow it, compound it, use it to bring in returns. And so these stats right here just helps us put a picture of like, okay, look, there's no such thing as winning 100% of the time. People will lose, traders will lose, they will suffer drawdowns, and this is like almost ensuring like, hey, I'm not the only one that's getting kicked in the butt this year. And this track monthly performance is very good. I think in order to get published on this website, you have to make sure all your ducks are in a row, and be legit. They don't take false track records, fluffed up numbers. And so, because these are numbers that their investors see, these are the numbers that they have to report to the SEC, all the filings, to make sure that they're abiding within all the investment rules, and they're actually they're being transparent with the money and how they handle it. And so going back to this track record, you see I guess they're established in 94, but this website just shows the last 6 years of track record. And it's really, really good to just see like, okay, look, this guy back in 2016, 4%, January 2%, February minus 2%, March plus 10, minus 1.8, and it goes on. And you're going to have winning months, losing months, and the goal of the year is to just bring in a positive return risk on, what is it, return on risk? I don't know what the ROR means. Um, but it's really good. You use this as like some sort of, not a benchmark because it's hard to compare our trading to actual funds, but use it to like a standard to, aim towards, right? Like,
It definitely helps put things to perspective as a trader. They're real traders. We're real traders. We all experience the same thing. So, and they're showing that.
yeah, this is cool. We can
Oh,
see their
nice graph.
wins here. This graph all the way back to 93. And you can see,
Wow.
and then what year was this? Oh nine. They killed it, 39%. But the years prior, oh 08, that's when the housing market bubble burst.
Right.
Negative 33% in oh 08, you know. And so you could just see
Yeah.
what
Bull
happens.
market
Yeah.
right after that.
According to this um, fund's trading strategy, like it just reflects. Let's look at what's the other big one. 2011. How did he do in COVID? May, June. So February, March. It was like, look at that.
Not bad.
Dude, this is really good. They minimized their loss on that day, on that month,
Yeah.
and then killed it the end of the 2020.
Pretty much the rest of the year.
And that teaches you a lot. It's just not numbers on the graph. It just shows you, like, hey, during times of panic, they're able to get scathed away with -2%. While I don't know what the indices, how much percent indices drop, was like over 30% maybe.
Wow.
That's a
Yeah,
win,
you're yeah, that right there is a win.
right?
You just took risk off the table in a very risky market.
Minimize. And that's something you want to look for too. Not like just look at returns, who has the biggest returns. You want to see how they do in these crazy markets during panic, when everything is going opposite of what they want it to do. How do these people perform? What kind of decisions do they make during these hard stress times? Because when the market's going green, everyone's making money. But when the market's
Yeah.
red or crazy stuff is happening, that really separates. Oh, I forget. I keep forgetting what Warren Buffett's saying is, where like when the tide pulls back, you can see who's been swimming with their pants down or something.
I
Something like that,
don't
dude.
know, man. That's
Oh,
funny.
yeah, yeah. Like,
It sounds familiar though. It sounds familiar. It
yeah, you'll
sounds a
hear it
Warren
in the
Buffett thing to
podcast.
say.
Yeah, you'll hear it. You'll hear it. But going back to, yeah, these guys are a discretionary trend follower. Let's look at another comparison of like a different type of. Um, let's see.
Discretionary.
Well, which one you want to choose? Read. Choose one.
Let's try the discretionary run. Balkan trading.
Vulcan or here. Okay,
Yeah.
let's look at these guys. So Megan, I think looks a lady and a guy. Uh, minimum investment is 100 grand. Look, they're freaking. Their logo is
Is
one.
there a
What's this?
dog?
One pug.
Pug?
It
Is it a pug? I don't know.
looks like,
Looks
right?
like a boxer
Bulldog.
actually.
I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe a boxer.
So minimum 100 grand investment. Their managing $2 million in their fund. Respectable. Their worst drawdown was -32%. Year to date in 2021, 16.7. Very good, right?
That is very good.
And then we can go down to their track record too. You can see lots for 4 years, 4 straight losing years right here. Minus
Wow.
8.8, minus 5.4, minus 1.4, and then boom, 24% in 2020.
But there are wins there in the months too.
Right. But overall,
Yeah.
like imagine you're running a
Overall is the
fund and you're
loss.
like down for 4 years. That does a lot on the mental, man.
It does. It
Right?
does a lot to your investors. You're more putting out fires with investors than you are really able to handle trading at that point, I feel like.
You're having those uncomfortable conversations, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, investor meeting. We're like, all right, guys, sorry. July was a big one, or minus 9.8%. But yeah, look, they made up in 2 years, they made up and made more with 4 years of losing. That's
Wow.
the way
How long
trading
since
goes.
2011? Wow. That's cool. We should
Very
get
cool.
us a page like this, man.
I know. That is the
We
goal.
gotta start saving our data.
Look at that. And like you can kind of just tell from this screenshot compared to the other graph we were looking at the other fund, their losses are way less. 11% is like their max loss, with respectable gains of 18%, 12%. So like a lot of it kind of tells me like, yeah, look, these guys are good at keeping risk low, and they make sizable gains when they're hitting it. So they're not making
Yeah.
home runs. They're not making 50% returns.
They're
That's not their
consistent.
goal. Yeah. So you can kind of just gauge and be like, okay, look, yeah, you know what? I jive with these stats. Let me go look into what they're doing on their end. Maybe I'm able to stomach 11%, no problem. I don't need 50% returns. 18. That'll work.
It's interesting because I wish consistency was put in a way like that versus, like if this is an amazing lesson right here, because that's beautiful. That's exactly what consistency means right here. They just keep going and keep going. And you have your winning months, you have your losing months, but it's keeping your losses low, like you mentioned. So, but this is
Yeah.
beautiful. This is like that's how consistency looks like.
Look, 3 winning months, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 losing months, according
It's
to this
almost a
graph.
year, man.
And
It's
then
about a
you get a
year.
win, and then boom, you're losing again. So, bro, imagine that. Imagine 11 months, no wins.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that's
there's
rough.
so many lessons covered in this graph right here. So many lessons.
Like when you're down for 11 months, I don't see yourself being the trader. I mean, like any trader, logical trader who's down that much, be like, hey, let's go take the Lambo out for the drive. I would be like head down trying to figure out, let's make sure we're right. I guess that is a perfect time to take out the Lambo, I guess.
I was gonna say they got their puppy in the passenger seat and they're
Yeah.
cruising along.
But what I mean is like, damn, it's like, um, this is what those traders don't talk about though. You guys are out driving fancy cars to flex. No, it's to handle the drawdowns.
Hell yeah. Yep. When they step on the gas, it makes them forget about the 11 months of losing.
That's true. Yeah, I
because that
guess
is
it's a
the
good psychological.
it is because that is the trick, right? The trick when we trade, when we're in these drawdowns, these tough periods, is for us to find ways to reset our mental capital, and so that we can get back to performing um, at the best we can be, the best trader. That is the goal. That's going to be able to carry us through those losing seasons. That's one of them, though. That's not the main thing. Of course, you need money to participate 11 months down the road, you know? But
Yeah.
those are one of those things, and that's going to be really good. Like if we were to interview those people, I would totally ask them, hey, what did you do? What did you guys do during this 11-month losing period? How did you guys handle it?
Yeah. What did you do? What was your actions you took personally, as far as the company goes? What kind of emails are you sending out to your investors?
That's right. Are you ducking the calls?
Like, how do you do this? I would want to knock it out all at once. Be like, hey, here's an email. We're gonna have one call about this and then be done with it. I don't want to hear any more calls
Yeah.
asking.
So I want to look at these guys. Dunn Capital, they're one of the legendary trend followers since the 80s, I believe, these guys. And they have a 40-year track record established. 40 years, 40. Um, and they look at that. They have 354 million. These are one of their funds. I think they have two main funds. $354 million under management, 25 million
25 mil
minimum investment.
minimum.
They're pretty much flat on the year to date. These guys are long term, more trend followers. Um, so let's look. And they don't have like wow numbers, but they have 40 years of numbers. And this website only shows you a snapshot of it. I can go pull up. Let me go see.
Yeah, it only shows up to 2011.
Yeah. Track record. Oh, of course. Mike Covell's freaking website. So they established their track record back in the 70s. I mean, I think this is a composite performance. Okay, it's 1974 through 2019. They beat up S&P with S&P pulling in at 12.12%. They're pulling in 17%. And the red line represents the S&P. Done is a blue line, and you can see they were below from 75 to 78, 3 years below, and then they just came out performing them since. And so this graph is like saying if you were to invest $1,000, if your starting point was $1,000 and you left it with Done since the 70s, you're gonna be at 1.2 million at 2019. Pretty cool, huh? It's not gonna be
That's
quick
awesome.
like crypto, but this is a get
Nah.
rich for sure type of chart.
This is a get rich for sure, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, get rich for sure. It's saying get rich quick. And
Yeah.
this track record has withstood the major crash, a lot of the major crashes. 87 was a crash. I think mid 90s was a crash.
Oh, wait.
99, 2000, that's the tech bubble, right? NASDAQ, I think. 2008 crash. 2011 dumped again. So I forget what happened, but yeah. And then I think 2016, the election year, was a lot of action.
Did you say you forget what happened in 2011?
Yeah, what happened there? Do you remember?
World Trade Center? War?
I thought it was 01,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Damn. You're right. Did O1 have one? Sorry, I missed out on
Yeah,
that
right here.
one.
Sorry, 01,
It was
2001.
40-ish percent. My bad. In 2011,
Something
was that
happened.
Benghazi? No, I don't know.
Something else happened to it. I forgot. I don't know if it was the housing still. I don't know.
Right before 2012, everyone thought the world was gonna end.
That too. The Mayan calendar thing, huh?
Yeah. Imagine how many people believed that and withdrew all their cash.
That probably happened, bro. That probably happened.
Andrew said, "That's insane, yet we can achieve that goal." Absolutely,
100%,
man.
dude.
Absolutely. That's 100%, no doubt.
100%, man. You know,
40 years.
40 years, man. That's
Let's get a journal, Glenn, and let's put together $1,000 and then let's trade this bad boy. Let's start the fun. Test run, the fun.
test run, test run. Oh, look, 4 seasons. So yeah, dude, this one website, Autumn Gold, we're not even we're just promoting these guys. We're not even partnered with them, but it's really good, really good. Um, we could spend hours on here just dissecting people's freaking track records, and it's a really good exercise. I mean, I don't know. I can go back to it, just tweak on it, seeing how each of these guys perform during those months. And it just shows you, like, for specifically trend followers, I can say this: you're gonna see similar track records, results, because they're all eventually gonna get on the same trade at some point, and they're all gonna get out of that trade at some point, almost the same. Therefore, you're going to see similar months that where they are profiting, and then when there's no trends, you're going to see there's going to be drawdowns. So that's something to point out and really look into, and that's how you'll kind of fortify, or what do you call, like, just gain confidence in this trading system you're looking at.
Mental fortitude.
Fortitude, very good. Yeah, yeah,
It's fun, man. That was good stuff.
yeah, yeah, and yeah, like I said,
Very eye opening
it
and
is
relatable.
very relatable. Very, it just brings us back. It zooms out for us. It doesn't, like, we're not just stuck on focusing on one pair, one market, how to make money, profit in that one trade. It's like, hey, how does your career look like? What kind of gains are you looking for in the next thousand trades, or next 5 years of trading? How do you survive during the crashes? How do you minimize your risk during those events? Unfavorable markets, how do you stay disciplined? How do you come back after 4 years of trading? How do you still trade, dude?
11 months. Yeah, even longer. 4 years straight of losing.
Those
But
are
four
all.
months. 4 months is rough
4
too.
months is rough. Imagine 4 years, man. You know,
Yeah.
you start. That's bad. A doubt. All these things start setting in. Start questioning life.
Yeah. That's awesome. Every single trader that has withstood all that deserves a book to be written because it's not easy, man. It's like
Yeah.
mental athletes.
Oh
We're
yeah.
like mental athletes.
Well, so I mean, that with that being said, I mean, that's kind of what our topic Tuesday was about, was current events. I didn't even know that crypto spiked up in a good way. It didn't crash. It went up instead, ridiculously. But unfortunately,
Yeah.
we are not quadrillionaires yet.
Yeah. I like that.
And other than that, some real, actual, good content to go over. Autumngold.com. That is a CTA tracker. It doesn't have all the funds, but it has really good funds that the people who do want to establish your track records, and that's something that we could be just continuing to study. Plain and simple. You know, you can get all kinds of information there, because it kind of helps with easing the work of back testing, right? If this fund is particularly this one strategy, just look at their tracker, how they did, and it just tells you, like, oh yeah, this system is good. I don't need to back test thousands of charts myself. I mean, you could still, but real tested data are the track records. It's better than simulated. So
Well spoken.
those things are gonna help us, keep us learning, keep us growing, keep us on the right mindset when it comes to trading, because it ain't easy, man. It ain't easy, but there's a lot of resources out there that just continue to show us whether we're on the right track or not. That is definitely a good place to start. Um, any last words, Reed?
No, that you said it all, brother. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hit it. You hit it hard.
Hit
It's
it on the
good.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're coming up almost on 8 p.m. Hope you guys have an awesome week. Thanks for joining in, Drew. Yeah, holla back. Christmas next week already, yeah?
Oh, break. Yeah, next week.
Break,
No,
no
no
top.
topic Tuesday.
Correct. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Or we do have one more. I think we took a break for the last Tuesday
Oh
of
yeah, we
December.
have. Yeah, you're right. We
Yeah,
do have
so
one.
one more topic Tuesday next week, and they'll close out for 2021. Whoo!
All right. What a
Fire,
year.
fire.
What a
What?
fast year.
Yeah, yeah. On that note, guys, y'all have a good night.
Shoots, brothers. Have a good one.
Thanks, guys.